So when I found out St. Jude was here, I couldn't wait. There were already people in line, and I know there's a lot of people waiting to come in, and I think it's wonderful that we have that opportunity.
St. Jude, he brought me into the faith and brought me back home. He's been a powerful intercessor since I learned about him.
And this is the Saint Jude statue. Going to be a part of the relic, to be touched the statue today.
Do you have any thoughts, any prayers that you're going to go in there with? Anything you want to teach your children about what you're about to encounter?
One big thing is the relics in general, teaching them about relics, and being that he's the apostle of the impossible, praying for the conversion of family.
A remarkable journey is unfolding as Saint Jude the Apostle's arm, a relic that has not left Rome in over 1,700 years, now graces the United States. While Saint Jude's tomb rests in the Vatican, these pilgrims have the rare honor and tremendous blessing of encountering this beloved apostle up close.
Relics are a conduit of God's grace, and they perform feats that are astounding. And it should be no surprise to us because the saints always remain connected with their remains. So what we hear about in Scripture repeatedly is every time relics are mentioned, two things always occur. There's always a healing. There's never not a healing. Touch is the way by which the healing comes about. Not because relics are magical, they're not magical, but because the entire saint is present in his or her relics.
Here at St. Ambrose Catholic Church in Salt Lake City, people of all ages encounter this ancient treasure, awakening a faith that relics uniquely bring to life, stirring awe and relevance across generations. Father Carlos Martins, acting as the arm of the Vatican's relic ministry through his work with Treasures of the Church, is responsible for extending St. Jude's reach and bringing the arm as an instrument of catechesis to the public.
People come to these events for all kinds of different reasons. Some come because, hey, I heard there's a relic of St. Therese, the little flower, going to be present. Been devoted to her my whole life, and I am not going to miss this for the world. Others come because there's a history here, and they're history buffs. Others come because they have no faith, but they heard that this is happening, and they can't believe that in today's day and age, something as macabre and stupid sounding as someone bringing a bunch of remains and displaying them, so they're going to check this out. We've lost a lot of the focus of our identity as church, not the least of which was a break with the practice of veneration and devotion of relics.
Relics have held a sacred place in Catholic tradition for centuries. Yet in many places, like at the Charter House of Florence, Italy, relics lie hidden, forgotten, in darkness, and awaiting rediscovery. Don Bernardo, the custodian of the relics at the Charter House of Florence, shows Anthony the various articles preserved throughout the monastery. For generations, relics have endured as silent witnesses of faith. In honoring our heritage, they carry forward an ancient mission with a true modern need for revival.
Normally, relics were kept in a protected place. And in this case, at the Carthusian monastery, they are kept in a chapel, the Chapel of Relics. Some relics are indeed in very poor condition. In the past, they have been stolen, and then maybe sensibilities have certainly changed as well. Whereas in the past, they were held with great honor, over time, they have been somewhat neglected. They are shown on the days of the great solemnities, such as All Saints on the 1st of November. So that is why they are somewhat hidden. Although we, coming here, opened the chapel today and made it visible to visitors.
To ensure relics are venerated with respect and do not become mere souvenirs or items for collectors, the Vatican issued in 2017 the instruction titled Relics in the Church, Authenticity and Preservation. This document sets strict guidelines to authenticate the relics through documentation and careful identification so only genuine relics are venerated, safeguard relics with proper storage, handling, and display to preserve their integrity, prohibit the sale and commercialization of relics, honoring their spiritual, not material significance. These guidelines promote devotion and respect and revival for the veneration of relics. One of the initiatives is the Relic Project that aims to bring the relics back to the light and restore devotion. These guidelines support the reverent handling of relics during pilgrimages, such as the journey of Saint Jude's arm.
Seeing the relic was amazing. This was my first time seeing relic from a saint. We go through stressful times in our life, just like all the saints, that Saint Jude is praying for us.